All right, so your guys' is day 2, and with today's stuff, what you guys are going to learn is 5 other testing methods. So I usually teach the one where you guys just do the written quiz, which you're going to have. That's part of your guys' challenge homework there. But I'm going to explain the other ones today, which I don't usually have a lot of time to do in quick seminars, but I do in the big course. But there are 6 different ways in total. So let's start. Okay. So the 5 other ways to determine your main personality channel. The last one we do will actually get into all of them and into your order, but let's start here with these ones. Okay, so you've done the written quiz. Okay, that was one of your homeworks. And so now we have the 5 other ones: body movement, eye movement, words, pictures, and of course the amazing muscle testing. Body movements. I couldn't help it. This one was just a wow, right? Okay. So how a person moves their arms and legs and head when they're talking actually will give you little cues of what channel they are. All right, so we have the 4 channels: the audio, visual, feeler, knower, or it doesn't matter which order that they're in, but these are the 4. So people who talk with their hands to the side, okay, when they're talking all the time and they're, talking like this, that is an audio move. Now, anybody who talks and starts talking and they're a little higher up and, somewhere around the shoulders and head, and they talk a lot here, this is a visual channel, okay? Now, if your hands are down closer around your hips or lower toward like the lower part of your body here, then that is a feeler thing. And if somebody is talking to you and talking like this to you, that is a knower trait. Okay? Same thing with their legs, or how the foot moves, or how their head tilts. They'll actually talk with their head too, but you would start noticing different ways of how people are talking. And if you start paying attention and you know that these are traits of these 4 here, that these are the traits to their side, up around the shoulders, the hip area, or straight ahead, these are different traits. So this is just one more way to just naturally tell what a person channel is. All right, eye movement. And we're not just talking about personality here, but this one was so cute I had to use it. Okay. In neuro-linguistic programming, we're taught actually these 3, the audio, the visual, and the feeler. Of course, that isn't what they talk about. They have different words for it. But anybody that moves their eyes to the side, so straight over, looks to their left or to the right, then those are when they're having an audio moment. Those people are audios, and they're recalling or creating, but in their minds, they're actually hearing it. Now, if you're going to go sideways up or sideways up, so left, right, doesn't matter. These are visual cues for the person. They're actually creating a dream in their head, and neuro-linguistic programming has actually left or right, depending if they're creating it or if they're just remembering it. Now, down to their right, if a person looks down to their right, they're actually feeling it. They're in emotion. They're actually right here in their heart center feeling it. Now, when I had the college and I was teaching for all those years, of course, I was doing a lot of this stuff. And what I found is when people were always straight on, they just straight on answer you, they were always the knowers. Now, in neurolinguistic, when they talk down to their left, they call it self-talk. But again, that would be knower stuff. They're talking to themselves. Okay, so to the sides, audio, up, visual, to the right, feeler, to the left, knower, or straight ahead, knower. Now, of course, in the programs that I teach, we get into this a lot more. But you're more than welcome to take a screenshot and start practicing this, having the person, and then it's as if it's to their right or left, or however they're doing it. All right. Another way to tell is the words that people use. So people talk in their own channel. Now, the visuals will say lots of these words: look, clear, focus, see, bright, vague, watch. You know, I use the word see all the time. See you later. You know, doesn't that look really good? So those are my kind of words. And of course, to an audio feeler and a knower, when I say see you later and I'm actually on the phone talking to them and they're like, I don't see you now, let alone later. But in my mind, it just means chat with you later kind of thing. Audios: listen, say, clicked, rings the bell, whisper, noise, hear that. Anything, any words that will use like a sound kind of word. Audios use all those kind of words. Feeler: smooth, firm, cold, blown away, warm, cool, how you doing? So these are words, I mean, there's many, many words, but these are some of the words that people would use. Knower would be think, believe, understand, suppose, consider, remember, know. Again, more words that are used, and these are words then that are giving you guys, again, little ideas and clues of which channel they are. Which of the 4 channels are they? Even your photographs tell you things about people and what their languages are. So what are you doing in the photo? Like, people who are always talking or playing music, acting, those are audio traits. So candid shots are the easiest to tell. Feelers, a lot of times they're either gaming on the computer, or they're running around, or they're playing sports, but they're always doing something. Knowers, well, I'm going to say some of their photos have no emotion. You don't know what's going on because they don't even want to be in the photograph, let alone you taking a photo of them. But maybe they're reading or researching on the computer or science project. A lot of times these guys hate their picture being taken. Now a visual, okay, big smiles, hair and color perfectly matched. Picture has to be just right. Or maybe they're showing you something. They want you to see something that they just got, or things like that. Okay, so those ones there, those first 4, are real natural little ways that are kind of like common sense things, but you have to actually start paying attention to them, and then you would know which one of those 4. Muscle testing. Oh goodness, this is my favorite. I just love muscle testing. I think everybody and their dog should know muscle testing. All right, kinesiology. An easier name that I call this lots of times is body pendulum, and it's one of my definite favorites. And you can use muscle testing for so many things. Muscle testing is just a way for the brain to get a program for a yes/no answer. And so a person, you could start asking all the different channels, and you could find out exact order, what age they were, if they changed their orders, and we're going to get into that more in detail later. But there's different ways to do muscle testing. So we're going to start by having a few. Pendulum. Now this is just a necklace, right, that just has a weight on it. So a pendulum is just having a weight on something. Now there are ways to program your pendulum, which is really just your hand answering, your subconscious mind answering or picking up the energy to answer. But again, it's just a yes, no answer. This, though, of course, freaks out a few people. All right. So I'm going to teach you one that you can do anywhere. It isn't the one that I always use. The one I'm going to show you last is the one that I use a lot more. But I want you to lock your fingers, okay, so that they're locked. All right. So we have to program the mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to go yes, yes, yes. So we are going to move our fingers at the same time and lock it so that it doesn't, doesn't let go. It locks. And this is a yes, yes, yes. Okay, so the brain knows this is a yes. All right, now we're going to literally let our fingers unlock. And this is a no. No, no, no. Go ahead, 3 times. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. All right. So then what I want you to do is test your own name. So is my name Connie? Is my name Tim? Is my name Janice? Is my name Cassandra? Okay. My name Constance. So if it's correct, it should lock. If it's incorrect, it should let go. Now, once in a while with a name, what you might have to say in this lifetime. Sometimes some of you guys have different belief systems, and your brain is going to answer only the literal of what it knows. Okay, so this is the lock and the unlock. Okay, you can ask it for anything, but those are other classes that I teach, but it's just giving you ideas of how to do it. Now, the other one that I teach is muscle testing. So I'm going to stand up. And so what you do is you have your body, and if you want, go ahead and stand up. And you're standing, and make sure that your legs are a little bit apart. And what you're going to do is program the body that forward is a yes without falling, and backwards is a no without falling. So forward, yes. 3 times. Forward, yes. Forward, yes. Backwards, no. 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 All right. Shake it out. And then you're going to test it. Is my name Connie? Now just take a breath and let the body answer. Don't force it. Just let your body answer. Is my name Peter? Let your body answer. Is my name Constance? Okay. So go ahead and test it. It should always be yes or no. And sometimes when I'm doing it, if I stand still and the body doesn't move either way, then I know to ask a better question. I've also programmed myself so if it goes sideways, it means maybe ask a better question, a little more detailed. Okay, muscle testing is so brilliant. It is amazing for anything. And if you guys practice, I don't care which way you decide that you like doing it. I can do it from a seated position too, that forward yes, backwards no. I can do it in the real muscle testing way, as in the picture in the bottom here that some of you guys maybe have had done. There's chiropractors that learn this, kinesiologists learn this, physios learn this. Of course, anybody who does muscle testing learns the arm. There's the way to actually test a muscle, and it locks in and unlocks depending on the answer, yes or no, or if the body is in stress or not. I mean, but again, those are other kind of courses, but I gave you the 3 ways. So go ahead, you are more than welcome to replay this how many times that you need to until you learn it. Learn these. This muscle testing will help you for life. If you learn this and you learn to trust this, and it's always accurate for the answer, and if you decide all of a sudden that it's not accurate, chances are you asked a wrong question, because the brain can only answer exactly what you just asked it. All right, you guys, we're going to see you into day 3, so go ahead and go back to your email and answer your challenge, put it in the Facebook, and I will see you later. Enjoy.